The entire market update. Been a minute since we did a deep dive into everything. Let's go at it. This week, start us off real fast. Perfect Order's not moving much. The booster box is still 200. The Pokemon Center ETB on TCG Player is 250, and then the regular ETB is $100. Nothing too crazy when it comes to this, other than the fact that the ETB's gone down to 100. The Pokemon Center one is up to 250, which might be a little bit healthier for it, since we haven't seen a lot of Perfect Order movement. It's going to be nice to know that it's got something to start shaking it up. Special set, Ascended Heroes, the Pokemon Center ETB came out. It is got a lot of sales. A lot of people are trying to fire sell it for 200 to 220. And now people are starting to hit that price point of I want to sell it for 250 now. So right on TCG Player, it's 240. And shout out to the fact that now we've got some new product out there. Everybody and their mother is starting to sweat bullets over this Ascended Heroes. Is going to be a hot set. I'm interested to see. Walmart's going to have a big drop this week. It's going to be interesting to see where this starts to really go. ETBs are 120 now. 120 for an ETB. Shout out to, actually, it's pretty much, it's hitting the nail on the head with where it's at. You could have got them for 100 on pre-order for a lot of places. Cost of a pack is still about $12. These are still on pre-order. So yeah, right now 120, it's not the end of the world. A 2x for anybody that got it for MSRP. It's going to be interesting to see where it moves this week. Phantasmal Flames booster boxes, they bounced up into the $300 range. 308 from a hobby shop is the cheapest one out there right now. In a month, the chart's broken. Let's see. The pre-release stuff doesn't really count for the 350 range. Once it truly hit about the 300, its floor was right at the $200 mark, and I still kick myself knowing I could have bought one if I had the cash in my pocket. For $200, 308 right now is the booster box, and that's healthy. But then again, everybody's like, well, why did it sit at MSRP for a long time? Because there's probably 2 to 5x the amount of people in the hobby right now than there ever has been before, and they're not printing 2 to 5x the opportunities out there. When the Pokemon company puts out a number that they're printing a record in billions, the amount of cards, every ETB in it, and I like this thought. I forget which person was talking about it. Maybe it was Mimic Brew. Every single ETB has a brick of energies in it. That has to be included in that. They're also printing in a ton of different languages. That also has to take into factor that. Fantasmal Flames is 205 right now in an ETB from Pokemon Center. So you wonder how many cards are truly being collected right now. 90, basically 95. It's down a little bit on the 3-month, but it's up a lot on the 1 month into the range of about $95. Mega Evolutions is at a nice place right now. The booster boxes on the 3-month, if you watched my video yesterday, this whole thing just shot up. 52 bought in one day. This past week, the average of 13 sold on a day. I mean, with that theory in mind, this could be a $250 to $300 booster box in a week. So it's going to be interesting to see where it goes. The Mega Enhanced booster box with the Bulbasaur promo. The Bulbasaur promo is the hardest card to grade out right now. It's got a 10% gem rate on the PSA's website. A lot of people are buying the box just to open it, get the promo, grade it. If you grade the promo at 10, it's something like $400. You get basically double your money. Shout out to the people that go through the grading opportunities for themselves to get that flip. Definitely keep an eye on it if you're going to a card show this weekend, because it's out there for you to find. Mega Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs, the Gardevoir with the Alakazam promo in it. Basically $175. It's $200 from the first hobby shop out there. So $175 to $200 is not a bad area to find this one. Know the Lucario box is usually $25 more expensive than the Mega Gardevoir one. 175 is where we're at right now with shipping on top of it. The regular ETB, $80. Nothing too crazy. It's been that way for a while now. It's dancing on the 3 month about down 5%. On the 1 month it's up about 8%. 11 a day. Yeah, it's not really going to be moving quickly right now, but it's a good box to pick up and hold for a while. Pokemon Center Black Bolt and White Flare was the second most recent ETBs to be reprinted and put onto the market. So that's if this chart works. Let's see. There it is. That's why this dip is here. You're like, oh my god, it went from 240 before reprint. That's why it was there, all the way down to 140. So its ceiling right now, honestly, is about 250. And then you can see the buying power that is. It starts to trickle up. So 175 would not be a bad entry point for you. This thing is closing in at the $200 mark. It wouldn't shock me if you saw 250. Look, how many are out there right now? This thing is going for about 2 to 3 a day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 before it's 250. I mean, somebody bought $40,000 of Moonbreons almost a year ago now on TCG Player and eBay in one day. It was a coordinated buyout, and they rose the price from $1,100 to $2,500 in one day. So don't get it twisted with a lot of this product. It's easier to move than it is crypto. It's easier to move than it is with stocks. Yeah, I could see somebody saying they want to go to the big, like Atlanticon or the next Collecticon, and they have 20 Pokemon Center Black Bolt ETBs on them, and then the next thing you know, somebody buys it all out, and you're like, wait, weren't they just 175? Sorry, they're 300 now. That happens a lot. It happens with singles more, because it's harder to see singles, but people do it. So it's 200 right now for a Black Bolt Pokemon Center ETB. It's Pat's Projects. Hit that comment button and just think about what I'm talking about. And if you agree or disagree, comment, let me know. Hit that like button. Get this video pumped out to more people. I can't thank y'all enough. We've got 7 days, 6 days left by the time this video comes out, February. And then, yeah, from there, we're going to be looking at, trying my best to hit 700 subs before the end of February. I've been doing over 100 a month. Would greatly appreciate the vibes and the help. Yeah, we move forward. 85 on the Black Bolt ETB right now? No, that's not right. 95 bucks. Black Bolt ETB regular is 95 now. It's getting back to its pre-release price. Regular ETBs have been typically selling for 100, so take that into consideration with what you're trying to buy. A lot of people are holding on to these things right now. Once Black Bolt sniffs 125 to 150, you're going to see a lot more people selling Black Bolt and White Flare ETBs, because people are still under the water in a lot of these sets. Pokemon Center for White Flare is 165. Not much movement there. Regular ETB for White Flare, basically 90 bucks at like 88. Destined Rivals booster boxes, I mean, going all the way back, it had its all-time high right around 500, and now it's up on the line to about 550. Going a little bit further back, 550 is where it's seeming to settle. It might be its new floor, 500 to 550. Anything in this fluctuation might be a good opportunity. I did just see a video on TikTok and on Facebook of someone claiming that Europe is getting a booster box opportunity reprint in April and May. So we'll see. That's way, way early. It could be just FOMO. Don't take that to heart what I just said. I'm just saying I saw something out there. Now, am I the most reliable news? No, I'm not Poke Notify. I don't have that insider information. But 560 is where Destined Rivals booster box is right now. Keep an eye on it. If you really want, if you have one and you want another, trade into it. Get some of your cards out. Give it a little cash on top. Try to make life a little bit easier for you. Rip open an Ascended Heroes God pack like everybody wants to, and then put it right into that Destined Rivals booster box. You heard it here first. Comment real one down below, because I'll know exactly what we were talking about. Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETBs are over $400 now. 2 sold a day. They haven't had another reprint of these. $425 for the first hobby shop. $420. Say it like Joel Santana if you know what I'm talking about. Destined Rivals, yeah, say it in the comment section if you know exactly what I'm talking about. Destined Rivals is $195 for a Pokemon, or for a regular ETB. My bad. Regular ETB is $195. I don't think anybody saw this coming. Not in the first year at least. Turning together enhanced booster boxes. Down 2% right now. Chilling up 2% on the 1 month. Into that range of 250. There has to be product out here for people to rip, and it's definitely Journey Together. Nothing wrong with Journey other than the fact that it's a small set. It's not the Investor Bros set. But hey, you know, everybody needs packs to rip. Journey's out there. The Pokemon Center ETB. This is another one where I sit here and I look and I check my DMs and I'm like, man, I could have bought one if I just wanted to drive an hour. Would you want to pay $100 for a Journey Pokemon Center ETB knowing you have to drive an hour away and an hour back to get it and bring it home? I don't know if it was worth it. But hey, you know, that was the times. Now it's 160. 160 today. The regular ETB is that $90? Nice. 90, 160. Journey's up. There'll probably be another opportunity to pick up Journey. Booster bundles just got a big reprint. I think booster bundles are in the range of like $37 right now. I haven't done booster bundles in a while. Haven't done packs in a while. I should probably move the cases. I haven't done cases in a while either. Been slacking. But at the same time, I've been going hard. It's just, there's a lot to cover. People ask me to make videos, certain people. Shout out to everybody that comments and say, hey, Pat, what do you think about this? Or make a video on this. And so, you know, we just go hard. Shout out to the guys on Patreon. Thank you for the homies support in the channel. I'm working on building a Discord. I thought about doing it paid, but then I said to myself, the pros to paid Discords is you avoid scammers. The cons to paid Discord is you wanna grow a big community. So it can go both ways. It's like Pokemon looks at paid Discords as like a negative thing, but to protect your community, it's almost necessary. I don't know how I feel about it. 410 for a Prismatic Pokemon Center ETB right now. If you have any sway on the Discord thing, let me know. I wouldn't make it like $25 or something like that. I thought about doing it for $1 just to get people in there engaged. You can drop so much knowledge in a Discord that, you know, everybody can benefit from, especially if it's just $1. You can benefit way more than you can get way more than your dollar's worth that you put into a Discord like that, depending on what you want to do with it, though. Surging Sparks booster boxes have shot back up to 250, 260, even with that. That's interesting. Okay, let's see, in the last month. So they were 280 to 3. Really? They got all the way up to 300. So this was before the Pokemon Center website did that bundle of Surging Sparks and Battle Academy. And now they fall into about $250 again. Okay, and so that the reality of that is the Battle Academy and Surging Sparks booster box restock has hit. So it's $250, which isn't the end of the world. Don't get it twisted. It's down $16, but that's why. If you just keep your ear to the ground or you pay attention to things on Discord, you'd know. If you don't, you're always more than welcome to put this video on, put it on 1.5 speed or 2 speed because people like it like that, and then just enjoy the video. We'll keep you up to date every week. $200 for a Pokemon Center ETB of Surging Sparks. Surging Sparks regular ETBs, $85. Nothing too crazy with Surging Sparks regular ETBs right now. Stellar Crown booster boxes have been slowly climbing this last couple months. It's dancing on the $300 line now. First hobby shop selling it for basically $300. Don't get it twisted. Stellar Crown will be a $300 booster box soon. It's into that price range of $285 now. Then you think about it, you're like, well, why is the Pokemon Center ETB so cheap? That's because the Pokemon Center ETB was the last ETB United States has gotten a reprint of, or an English reprint, I should say. Europe got it the week Black Bolt White Flare was released on a reprint wave on the Pokemon Center in the United States. Europe got Stellar Crown, and then the week after that it flipped. Europe got Black Bolt White Flare Pokemon Center ETBs, and we got Stellar Crown. 120 to 120. It's basically 120. Stellar Crown regular ETBs are $95 to $100 now. First hobby shop is selling it for $100. You can keep it right at $100. I don't want to say don't trust people that are not Gold Star sellers. The reality is you don't see pictures of the product you're purchasing on TCG Player a lot of the time. So if you have a Gold Star seller, if you have someone with a lot of sales, at least you know what they're listing is potentially the right thing. They know how to ship. Those are the things that really matter. With all the BS that's going on in shipping today, and the support for all these websites is just AI bots you have to talk to for forever to hopefully get somebody on the phone to talk to them. It's just not worth it. It's not worth saving $2. What would you rather do, $135 or $140, and know that the $140 you spend, the extra $5 that you say or you spend, isn't going to have to cost you going through the support nightmare of email blasts, of AI bots, of talking to people on the phone, nothing getting resolved, having to go to FedEx or wherever, them saying they don't see anything wrong with what happened, and then trying to get credit back. It's just not worth it. Get it from somebody that has a lot of sales. Get it from a Gold Star seller. Now, if you're not a Gold Star seller, you can get there. It's not the end of the world. You just have to take your time and do it the right way. Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center ETBs are into the price range of $140 now. They're moving up slowly. People say buy the worst sets out there. I'm not against it. I mean, you could ask your parents, if your parents were into sports or baseball, or hockey, how did buying the worst sets go for them? Nobody wants them. It's a tough thing to say. If you've been in cards for a long time, I've gone to card shows with my father since I was a little kid. Selling all those cards was a difficult task, and I still have a bunch of them. You have to take it into consideration. Your time is valuable. Just get the things that make sense, that people want to move, that people want to buy, that's more liquid. What's more liquid? Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETB or Shrouded Fable Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center ETB? Would you rather have a case of Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center ETBs or a case of Destined Rivals Pokemon Center ETBs? Help yourself, make your money work. Twilight Masquerade booster boxes are in the price range of $325 right now. The Pokemon Center ETB from Twilight is into the price range of $150. That's nice. A lot of this stuff's moving up now. The regular ETBs were one of the heaviest reprints out there, so don't get it twisted when it comes to this. Well, like, why isn't Twilight Masquerade moved yet? $75 to $80 right now from a Gold Star seller. It's still right there. It's moving. Even the set values are starting to increase. People are starting to pick up singles again. Ultra modern singles, like the Mega Evolution singles, anything in the Mega Block. Scarlet Violet is starting to move as well. What people really aren't looking at right now, and we're getting there. We're going through the Sword and Shield block. I don't know if I'll go into Sun and Moon today. We'll see. But we're definitely going through Sword and Shield. Every time I do a Sun and Moon video or XY, anything like that, it's one of the worst videos nobody wants to watch it. So as much as I would like to promote that more, people ask for them. It's very niche oriented. But the reality is some of those cards are some of the cheapest ones out there that you can pick up knowing that there's not going to be a lot more ripped, or just the boxes of the opportunity to get them and know that they're sealed and they're going to have the opportunity to go up. We'll get there. Temporal Forces booster boxes. $265 now for Temporal Forces. Same thing as last week. Temporal Forces Pokemon Center ETBs are into the price range of $185. Down $10 from last week. Temporal Forces regular ETBs. Ooh, they went up to $100, up 7% on the 3-month. They're into the price range of $100 now. Temporal Forces doing big things. Now, are the cards in that set the ones I want? No, but that's the reality of it. Paldean Fates. The Pokemon Center ETB from Paldean Fates is... Oh, what a beautiful chart. Up 2% on the 3-month, but it's up 7% on the 1-month. We're looking into the price range of $430 for damaged boxes. So it's a $450. Minty box is $450 now. Damaged boxes people are selling for $440. Take a shot at a no picture for $430. This is basically a $450 box. There's nicks out here that are selling for $460. So it's a $450 box. We'll cut the middle, $430 to $450. We'll cut it at $440 today. Paldean Fates, the regular ETB was over $300. It's still dancing on that Gold Star seller for $300 right there. $315. $330 is the first hobby shop. We can call it what it is. $330 to $300. You could leave it at $315, and that's probably closer to market for this. If you can get a deal for $300 and you can knock them down to $275, I don't think anybody's going to go under $300 at this point for Paldean Fates. You're a month away from it being, or 2 months away from it being out of the rotation of the TCG. The G block will be out. And then, who knows, Paldean Fates could move. Or it might chill for a little while. We'll see. But it is the Bubble Mew. Bubble Mew, arguably, if you look back here, the most expensive out of this set. Top Chase Raw. Bubble Mew is, let's see. Bubble Mew is top 5, top 4. And then PSAs. Bubble Mew is top 5. Set value. Paldean Fates is 6 right now in the ultra modern stuff. Paradox Rift, The only thing I can say with Paradox Rift is it wasn't a bad set to open for me. I enjoyed opening it. It's up 10% on the 1 month. It's just climbing. It's climbing because it was one of the cheapest boxes that's going out of rotation. It's into the range of 180 Gold Star sellers, first person selling it basically 300. 290 is where it's at. 280 to 290 right now. There's only 2 boxes out here for under 290. 3 boxes. So don't get it twisted. Paradox Rift will be 300 soon, and then everybody's going to be like, how did this happen? How come nobody saw this coming? I was telling everybody Paradox Rift is this sleeper set. Y'all didn't listen. Those videos will come out soon enough. 160 for the Pokemon Center ETB from Paradox Rift. Nothing not moving too much there. The regular ETB is 110 now. Someone's trying to fire sell it. First hobby shop selling it for 112. Call it 110. The Mew, let's see. So 151. It's over $1,000. Call it for what you want. Facebook Marketplace people are still selling it for $900, trying to get as much cash as they can. So you take it for what you think. You're going to spend $900 on Facebook Marketplace for some guy, or do you want to go to a shop and pay the extra $100? That's not for me to decide. I almost picked up one for $850. Just didn't work out. $1,000. I think it feels good to put this 1,000 on this chart. That's one of the top sets out there right now. Other than, I mean, for ETBs, that's the most expensive ETB there is from the Pokemon Center. Evolving Skies isn't there. That's the top ETB out there. Evolving Skies is number 2. We'll get there. Obsidian Flames at 3. Paldea Evolved is number 4. Paldean Fates is number 5. We're looking at regular ETB now. Is it broke 500? No, it's 450. A lot of them. Guys like, hey, I got a ton. This is my first thing I want to sell. Let's go. You ready? Guy with no sales. Another guy with no sales. They're like, this is my moment. 500 from a hobby shop. The hobby shop gets it. You want to gamble $40 cheaper, or you want to get the real deal? It's a $500 booster box. Or sorry, ETB. My apologies. $500. I can't honestly say buy it from some guy that's never sold anything or shipped anything before. It's just too scary to think about. Obsidian Flames booster boxes. Gold Star Seller 3. No, that's a... I don't know what to think about this. I honestly thought about breaking down a bunch of my Blooming Waters boxes to do the same thing with 151. It's... what do you think? Is it crummy to do this? Would you buy it? Yes or no? Leave a comment down below. Say no, I wouldn't buy any packs that are times 36 broken up and into some random box for plastic. Or yeah, I would take my chance on it, Pat. Comment down below. I'd rather just have a booster box for an extra $25. That's minty that I could see. In the acrylic for $360. Nothing wrong with that. $350 is where it's at now. That's safer. Now, if I was a rip and shipper and I was ripping all these packs to sell people, I would take the $325. But that's the nature of everybody's beast out here. You know, what's your leg in the market? Somebody's going to get $325 for all those packs. I don't even know what that is per pack. I'm curious. What's that per pack? $325. That's $9 a pack. What's Obsidian Flames packs going for? I haven't even done Obsidian Flames in so long. We didn't even get the packs out there. Let's go take a look real quick. Now I'm just curious. We're here. Obsidian Flames booster packs right now on market are $8 a pack. So what the guy probably bought them for 7 or 6, and he might make $90 on his purchase. So that's one way to look at it. I know there's some other guys out here that do stuff like that, but you know, you teach their own. Obsidian Flames, Pokemon Center, ETBs, 575. Gold Star Sellers in the same boat, 590 basically is where it's at. It's still in that boat of dancing on the 600 line. Once it breaks 600, it probably will stay there. Give it about a month. It probably will. It's not even one a day right now. Maybe it's 2 months away from really moving. But the Charmander is a meme. That Charmander promo, it's like a I don't even want to take a shot in the dark. We're just gonna go look at it. The Charmander from Obsidian Flames promo, how much is it now? In a PSA 10, it's worth $3,000. That's why that box is so expensive. The Charmander promo, shout out to Charmander, it's $3,000. That's right up there with the Moonbreon. Unless the Moonbreon has had a leg up from the last time I looked at it. I think it was like around 3,400. Yeah, Charmander just on a whole different ball game. Same thing with Snorlax. Snorlax is like the Snorlax from 151 Pokemon Center is more expensive than the Charizard in a PSA 10, the top chase. And it's also way more rare. So if you're looking at why is the 151 Pokemon Center ETB $1,000, it's because of the Snorlax promo being more expensive than the top chase in the entire set. Obsidian Flames regular ETBs, I just want to make sure we're on the same page with it. It hasn't moved. It's 180 from a Gold Star seller, 184. I'll leave it at 185. Okay, up $10. 185 is really what we're looking at right now from TCG Player. Paldea Evolved. This box has started to move, and now it's found a new floor of about 460. 460. Paldea Evolved Pokemon Center. ETBs are over 500. Wasn't this a $600 box? Yeah. I'm like, I swore I remember it being a $600 box back in November. Everybody like put the brakes on and had to pay Christmas bills in December, and then everybody just stopped buying. You can come up with any excuse you want, but that's the one I'm going with. Everybody had bills to pay, and now people are back on track. This thing's moving into the 510 range. The ETB is more expensive than the booster box. I think that's the only one out there that's the case, because the special set doesn't count. Yeah, that's really the only modern Pokemon Center ETB that's more expensive than the booster box. And then, for what it's worth, the Paldea Evolved regular ETB had a huge buyout. Let's see, right here. Almost 400 back in November. They were floating on the $95 to $100 price point for a while, and then they just flew. It was one of the few boxes that like felt like it was a steal, knowing that it was coming into the era where it was going to go out of reprint in 8 months. And now it just took off to 160, and then it trickled back down to about 120, and now it's starting to move up. It's into the range of 145. Scarlet Violet base. I'm interested to see where Scarlet Violet base is. I tried to go into my card shop near me. I knew they had one. I talked to them about it, and they opened it to sell individual packs. Not mad, just wish I could have got it before they did that. 270 shipped is where it's at right now for the booster box. That feels more right for this. It'll trickle up with it'll start to dry up and move up with everything else. Trickle up. I was like, I'm trying to find the right word for it. The Koraidon, Miraidon box, they're all in the price range of $20 of each other to $40 of each other. Basically a $300 box now. That's the same thing. This Pokemon Center ETB is more expensive than the booster box, which I get. The Koraidon, I'll show you. The Koraidon promo and Miraidon promo is more expensive than the boxes itself. If we can find the Sleepies, there it is. Koraidon from the Pokemon Center, it's a $1,300 PSA 10. Miraidon's not that expensive. It's about a $400 in a PSA 10. So that's really where it is. If somebody walks up, or if you walk up to a card store, or you walk up to a show and you're looking at the Scarlet Violet base Pokemon Center ETBs, pick up the Koraidon one. Just keep it for the long run of everything. When other people start to talk about this, you'll be ahead of the curve. And then you'll be like, yes, let's go. Pump my bags. 110 for the regular ETB now. This thing wouldn't move off 90 for like the last 6 to 8 months. And now it's moving up there. Shout out to the Scarlet Violet block. The video game was fun to play. It was a nice time to chill on the couch and just have a good time playing it. Crown Zenith Pokemon Center ETB has had some movement in the last month. It's up 5% into the range of, call it 440. 440 for Crown Zenith now. What's the ETB at? 280 from a Gold Star seller. First Hobby Shop's got it for almost 300. 280. Silver Tempest. Every time I go into a card shop, they have Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest is still around. Just keep that in mind. So you don't have to overpay some random schmo on whatnot. Go to your nicer card shops that have a lot of booster boxes. You'll probably find this. Go to a higher end card show in your area and you can probably find one of these. Offer them $450. See if they'll take it. $470 is where it's at. It wouldn't be a bad pickup to have everything. Yeah, everything in the Sword and Shield block. Silver Tempest Pokemon Center ETB. Shout out to Vulpix on the front of it. $275 to $280. $280 is where it's at right now. The charts on this set are a little bit broken. Yeah, they basically are. $280 is where we're looking at for the Silver Tempest. And then from here, the regular ETB itself, 120. We're into the 120 range now. Good for Silver Tempest. It's nice to see some of this stuff start to finally move. Lost Origins, up 10% on the 3-month. It's up a little bit on the 1 month. We're over $750 now. Gold Star sellers got it for $775. First Hobby Shop is got it listed for $850. Don't sleep on some of these older boxes. They're getting ready to really start to move. They're coming on the 4-year mark, about to be into the 5-year mark. That's really where you start to see damage getting done. Lost Origins Pokemon Center ETBs, $250 we could call it. First Hobby Shop's got it for $275. If you see it out there for $240, don't be hesitant on some of these boxes if you don't have them and you really want them. $165 we're looking at for a regular ETB now. Pokemon Go is in a weird spot. A lot of people talk about Pokemon Go, and I played it too. I have a level 34, level 35 account when I stopped playing. Or no, was level 35 max at the beginning? I was one level away from finishing max early on, and now I heard it's 80 plus for the levels. I haven't even gone back to do it. I just don't have the time. $200 is pretty much where the Pokemon Center ETB is now. The regular ETB is $140. Shout out, 6 months ago, this thing wouldn't move. A year ago, this thing danced on the $75 mark for so long. It was chilling all summer, and it slowly started to move up. So, hey, you're into the 140 range now. They're 150. Call it 150. It's 5 sales away from 150. Might as well. So if you're looking at it like that, just pick up the Pokemon Center Pokemon Go box. Unless you really want the Mewtwo box, because it pops when you see it in person. Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance is $395 right now for the booster box. Nothing too crazy. It's still a box that's just kind of in show mode. Nothing too crazy with it. The Pokemon Center ETB, I see a lot of these out there. It's all-time high. We're looking at about 175 for it. 150, it's dancing on that line, and you're starting to see people eating them up. With about one a day, there's a lot of volume, I could argue, for this last month for these. 3 a day on a couple of the days. This could be 175 to 200 pretty soon. The regular ETB of Astral Radiance, what are we looking at here? Into the range of about $105 from Gold Star sellers. Hasn't done much after that. Brilliant Stars, what are we doing with you, Brilliant Stars? Brilliant Stars, I called it over a month ago. I said, hey, a lot of the volume is starting to pick up with Brilliant Stars. Keep an eye on it. And we're over $600 now. Now, does that mean you listened or you saw me before that? Or before you seen me on this video? I doubt it. But the reality is the track record is starting to show. 625, 610 from Gold Star sellers, 600 from a Gold Star seller. It's right there. Brilliant Stars at 600. The Pokemon Center ETB finally had its leg up. It's over 200 now. Yeah, that's just where we're at. It's into the 200 range. The regular ETB, 120 to 130. Call it 130 for where it's at. Yep, 130 to 140 is where you're going to start to see these boxes move. Fusion Strike. A Fusion Strike booster box has danced on the $1,000 line now for a couple days. Gold Star sellers got it with shipping for an extra 15. And then there's not many out here, but people are still buying it. 1,000 bones right now for Fusion. With shipping, it's like 120. The Pokemon Center ETBs for Fusion Strikes are over 400 now. We're looking at basically 410, 415. We'll add it and give it another $10 for now. Fusion Strikes regular ETB. Are we on the $300 mark? We're into the 250 range. 275 from the first Gold Star seller. Oh yeah, 250 to 275. It's not the end of the world seeing it for those around those prices. If you can find it cheaper, go buy it cheaper. But if you see it in person, they may take $10 off for you. You never know. Celebrations ETBs have been going astronomical until we see the 30th really come out. If you missed a boat on this, it's not the end of the world, but the flip side is if you want to pick this product up before it even does another double. I mean, how much are you going to nickel and dime somebody? It's already a $475 to $500 box from Gold Star sellers. Celebrations has done another $50. The regular ETB for Celebrations is over 300 now, or it's right on the line if you want to call it that. It's 325 from the first hobby shop. So you're going to see it's time for some of these sets that everybody said, and I was talking about it too. Hey, you know, first thing when you go to a card show, I was telling you, card shows, first 6 sets. Now I'm going further back. I gave you the update on the Ultra Modern. I gave you the update on the first things that are going to go out of print. I'm giving you the updates on everything that's going out of print. Can't thank y'all enough for just vibing with me. If you're here, say, keep going strong, Pat. Keep pushing in the comment section down below and just hit that like button. If you've been listening to me now, if you're on the road trip of your lifetime, help your boy out. Hit that sub button, hit that like button. Evolving Skies booster boxes into the $2,600 range is really where you're going to start to see these things move. There's not much undercutting anymore, but if you go to a card show, you're looking at about $2,400 for one of these, $2,300 if you can sucker somebody that doesn't want to take it on them on the plane back. They might. It's $2,000, but if you can give them $2,200 to $2,400, that's really what you're looking at. It's a $2,600 box now. Evolving Skies has had its leg up into that new range. The ETBs from the Pokemon Center, are they still under 900? No, they're dancing on the line. Wow. There's only 5 on the market right now on TCG Player. If somebody has $3,000, they're going to make this thing a $1,000 box real fast. I'm shocked because I was staring at one on Facebook Marketplace the other day for $800, and I'm like, is that really what it is now? 900 is the lowest listed. I got a kick out of this guy's name, Tagerty. $900 is where we're looking at for it right now. Sorry, it's getting late. No yawning videos, I promise, guys. I promise. We're powering through it. Yeah, $475 for the regular ETB. I've seen these on Facebook Marketplace still for $350. If you think you need one, I think they would double check the price and say they're just gonna ghost you on something. If you see something for $350 out there, they're probably gonna say give me $400 or $450 on it. Now Evolving Skies is moving very fast. Chillin' Reigns, this is the product that's not a lot out there now. Now Chillin' Reigns, there's a lot more of it out there for like a booster box and an ETB, but the reality of it is still it's a $530 box now. It's moving slowly, but it is there. The Pokemon Center ETB, it's the first one of its kind. I feel like every card show I go to, somebody's got the pair. They were asking $300 6 months ago. Now they're asking for $400 from it. It's a $200 box. Then the regular ETB from Chillin' Reigns. It's dancing on the 115 line now, 120. Battle Styles, 250 is where I see it on Facebook Marketplace. 265 from a Gold Star seller. It is moving. It's just Battle Styles is going to move slow. There are some nice artwork and nice cards in here. And then we're looking at a $90 ETB right now. Nothing wrong with it. It's slow moving. Shining Fates was basically the same price as Battle Styles for a while, and Shining Fates had its leg up. Shout out to Eevee. We're into the range of 120 now. It's a slow mover, but it's a nice set. Not a lot of big hits in it. Vivid Voltage, $300. Wow, I didn't see $300 coming. I was like, it probably was $275. 300. Now, where's the regular ETB for it then? It's still on that line of 105 to 110. 110. We can call it 110. Vivid Voltage is moving if you offer somebody a $100 bill for it. It's the box that people want to collect, and there's one card in it with the Pikachu, really. Champion's Path. It's funny. If you saw Champion's Path with a ding in it, typically dings take off about 20% of the value of something sealed. Be careful if you're on Whatnot trying to buy boxes with rips in them, because people on Whatnot are paying over market for bad boxes or dinged boxes or ripped in the seals. 175, it's where it's at. It hasn't been moving too much with that set. Darkness Ablaze. We're into the ETB about $100. Then the booster box for it is what? The booster box for Darkness Ablaze is $350. Rebel Clash, we're looking at $260 now. $250 to $260. It's $260. In this box, it's hard to. People say, I say it's 500, but those are your tears. Your first Gold Star seller that I'd want to buy from is at 600 now. It's had its true leg up. I'll do that again. Sword and Shield for our final set of the day. This is almost an hour-long video. I was like, what time is it? 130 to 140 we're looking at. 180 from a Gold Star seller. So don't get it twisted. This could be a $200 ETB real fast. Sword and Shield, we're into that range. I'll call it 140 right now. It's having its time in the light. This was a $900 booster box for a while. Where it's at? Where is it at right now? Has it had another leg down? See all photos. Yeah, it's had another leg down. $750 to $800. First Hobby Shop is selling it for basically $815. $800 is really what I feel comfortable pricing it at. I don't want to. I want to give you the minty boxes. That's the value in the set. So hey, this is our update for the end of February. We're going into March. It's coming strong. The market's starting to wake up again. It's going to be interesting to see what happens before the summer as everything starts to get pretty hot. It's Pat's Projects, and I just can't thank y'all enough. I'm not sponsored. This video is sponsored by all my subs, for everybody that hits the like button and comments down below just to help push and bring me good vibes and just say, hey, Pat, keep chugging along. So I can't thank y'all enough for every comment out here. Just genuinely thank you. Until next time, Pat out.